All right, you guys, for our weekly reading. So I want to do this weekly reading, part of the Patreon. I got three different kinds of reading tools. My runes, which are these druid tablets made out of wood that are very, very, very useful for learning different kinds of guidance. Then we have my traditional tarot card deck, which is the Native American tarot card deck. And then I have these specialty cards that I created that are called my cloud deck, which are energy cards. So we're going to just do this week. We're already on a Tuesday, right? So why don't we just do Tarot Tuesday? That'd be great, right? And don't worry, this is going to be a little bit different than any other Tarot Tuesday that you might have seen me do on Instagram. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to create 2 or 3 different piles. That's the first one. That's the second one. The third one would like me to shuffle again. The third one is this one. This top one right here. Alright, so here we got 3 cloud cards. We're going to take the cloud deck right here. I'm going to put it right over here so it's out of my way so I know it's been used, right? I guess I could always see it, right? But I'm just going to pop up this, I have a little extra mini table here, so how about I put it right over here. Now we're going to grab this deck, the Native American. So the cloud cards tell you about energy, and the energy is driving something. These cards right here that I'm shuffling tell you all about some of the lessons you need to pay attention to. It's more so like the future deck. Now sometimes when people are shuffling, they see their cards fall out like that just happened, and then they get all angry like, oh man, my deck has to be reshuffled. How about we just continue shuffling? There's a reason why those cards ended up coming out the way they did. And the way I'm shuffling is however the cards are telling me to shuffle. Okay. So then we have that one. And then now we're going to do the runes. So with the runes, what I do is like, really shake them up. All right. Now I feel like I'm ready. 1 rune per reading. Okay, and then we're going to pull out the top rune, which is this one. All right. So here we have 3 different decks with 3 very powerful messages. I want you to take a second to pick rather A, B, or C. Take all of 20 seconds. Have you picked it out yet? If you have, let's start reading A. So we're going to start off right how we pulled it out, okay? The swords. This is a moment of your life where you are now fighting for something that really is important to you. You need to make sure that you go for whatever it is that you want without fail. Do not be afraid. And here we have it. We have the sword card. Do not be afraid of what is to come. Because if you are, you're going to have hiccups come up down the road. You need to stay strong and keep your eye on the prize. Keep moving forward. Because whatever it is that you have your eyes on is worth it for you, okay? So now let's pull out the next 3 cards in order. The first card is the sled. Right now you might be going through a moment of darkness and light, but remember, without darkness there is no light. Without light there is no darkness. So this moment is a moment of high spirituality for you. This embarkment that you're doing with this energy of pursuit that the cloud cards are talking to you about is for your greatest good. Now, when you look at the sled, and it's upside down for a reason, but when you look at the sled, it shows up as a 7. 7 has to do with what? Harmony, right? Cool. So let's read the next one. Happy family is the next card that ends up showing up. Okay. So you need to be aware that whatever endeavor you are taking right now is going to maybe cause some struggle in your family. So you need to make sure that you pay attention to your family while you're going through the other portions of this card. But ultimately, you can't let your family draw you back, because 5, the shaman, this is a shamanic path. So here we have 7, 10, and 5. 7, harmony, 10, manifestation, and 5, changes, okay? So this is very much so what's going down. If you can follow this particular reading that the cards are telling you, you have success on your way, okay? This card right here means success as you keep working towards them. This is for anyone who has picked deck A. This is what your life path is about. You're going through a shamanic awakening. You need to stay focused. You need to take care of your home while you're focusing on this. Don't let your family hold you back when you're moving forward towards this, but still keep attentive to them. You have a lot of success waiting for you. All right, so let's look into deck B, okay? The silent. If you pick deck B, you are supposed to be right now taking some time for yourself. The silent, okay? You need to spend some time with your own personal truth. You need to spend some time kind of just catering to yourself, loving yourself. This is a really important time for you to be doing this right now, particularly because the next card that comes out is Journey 6. You need to stay happiest. You need to stay happy. Maybe go on a vacation. If you cannot go on a vacation, maybe take an interdimensional vacation. Sometimes they say the longest journey is the journey within, right? So this is what that card is really expressing right now. Whether you get away right now, spend some silent time with yourself, or you go on a very meditative interdimensional vacation inside of yourself, because that's what's going to bring you cultivation. If you've been worrying about your finances due to, lack of self-care, well, your finances will clear themselves out, or your abundance will clear themselves out the moment you give yourself some self-care, okay? That's what cultivation is all about. But the last one is you are working against yourself. When this card right here of the Chief of Vessels, which is basically the merchant, comes out, it means that you are focused too much linearly on the material. So you need to relinquish, surrender some control. The rune says that you have a gift, X. You have a gift coming your way, but you can't get that gift if you're still stressing out over money and over finances. You need to surrender and do a little bit of self-care. The finances are there waiting for you. You are the only person that is in your way, stopping these finances from coming to you. So make sure you pay attention to that. So let's go ahead and let's dive into the third deck, deck C, right? Here we have the flower. So the flower has to do with growth, positivity, abundance, finding some sort of powerful nature, great energy if you're having this, because you're in a state of abundance right here. You need to spend time with your own personal wisdom. Listen to your intuition. The council chief is someone who keeps secrets, who has wise intentions. 4 has to do with your intuition. So whatever you've been doing to get to this point right here with this energy right here, keep it up. Refine your intuition a little bit. Maybe you have a partner that you talk to about these types of things. Go ahead and do that. But do not be vain with the abundance that comes to you. Abundance comes to us just as easily as it can leave us. If you're not using your abundance to help other people, to make other people's lives better, that abundance can easily be taken away from you. So you need to pay attention to this as well, because this is super important. Do not be vain. And if you're someone who has a short temper, because usually with this kind of energy, it shows me like business people who are running, something more personal. Do not be angry, okay? Because when you bite, you can break your jaw. So you want to make sure that you're mindful of everything. Sometimes when we're doing abundance, we tend to lose track of the positive energies that are around us, and we take those for granted, and you do not want to do this during this time. The last card is another 4, listening to your intuition, pregnancy. You are birthing something new, all right? And because you're birthing something new, if you have any of those vain or angry energy, that new birth is just like a baby. When a mother is carrying a baby, if she's really stressed out, that baby comes out stressed, crying all night long. This is the same methodology. You cannot be feeding your manifestation this energy of being vain, okay? So don't do that. The next following steps are very important. Keep your energy clean. Now, what do the runes have to say? Well, the runes are saying ice, okay? So you need to calm down. You need to take some time to slow down and wait, okay? There's something going too fast right now, so you need to put some ice on it if you want to be extremely successful with that. Now we have one more spread. This spread is just the grand lesson for the month that the masters have been talking about, and for this one I'm going to leave this particular spread out just so I know exactly where we left off for our weekly spread. All right. Well, this is a very, very interesting spread right here. The bubbles, okay? So the bubbles show us that it has to do a lot with refreshing energies right now. Recently, we just went through a new moon, and that new moon we know has a lot of refreshing energy. So we want to make sure that we're paying attention to the fact that we are bringing in fresh energy, and it doesn't matter which category you're in. If you're not bringing in the highest priority of energy in either one of these classes, you will not be able to bring in the most of your positive energy that's refreshing everything right now. Do not worry about finances. Even though we're not worrying about finances, we do not want to overspend. We do not want to become overzealous, okay? Spending without proper calculation brings financial worry. So don't spend too much money. Right now, it's not about you always revamping like your new space or anything. It's about revamping the energies that are controlling your life. So right now, the material aspects are not important, but you want to definitely keep an eye. Probably don't spend too much this month if that's the case. Because of it, you're going to get a lot of success. If you can follow the grand lesson here that the cards are talking about, success is waiting for you, which is amazing for all of you. It doesn't matter which deck you're in. As long as you follow this main lesson right here, you will find your answer. So this is Ascended Master Antojai. I hope this could bring you lots of good information this week. We're going to do another one next Tuesday. But remember, this last one right here is all about the month. This one's not going to go anywhere. You're going to see this one stay right where it is when we do the next spread. These are all going to change next week. But since this is our monthly topic, this is what we have to focus on. New energies. Don't be materialistic. Everything is going to come in full succession. All right, this is Ascended Master Antojai sending you so much love. Thank you for being part of this beautiful Patreon community. Let me know what you guys think about this reading really quick, and we will see each other very soon in the next episode. See you soon.